Actually, I have gone to so many Aries offices across the world. We have offices in almost now 17 countries. So every year I have a reason to visit many of the offices. But believe me, today was a shocking day.
Wow!
After seeing a big office, I really think like I should come to, because once in a week only I go to Sharjah office these days. So instead of going to Sharjah office, I should really take a flight and come to Qatar because it gives a better feeling. Because it's got everything, because it's a dream office. We have everything we can. We have place for taking care of your health, to take care of our clients, very good meeting room, restaurants, everything in one building. So beautifully designed, so much positive energy, really amazing. And I went to the your lab also, newly built lab. That is also wonderful. Everything brand new. I can feel the smell, the brand new smell also I could feel, and really amazed to have such a wonderful office under this umbrella. Okay. And the reason behind it is nothing, no one else. It's with the effort of the entire Qatar staff. Your efforts, you contributed to money, and that money made this all happen. Keep it up. Okay. Now, we are completing 12 years. 12 years is not a small, it's a short time. It's a long time. Lot of efforts, many people put. We are here up to here, and so the group, Aries group, is also celebrating the 25th year. So, as you know, we don't run like a company at all. Our management principles, our goals, everything is totally different. We always work like a family, and I always place myself as the eldest brother in your family. So it's my responsibility to make sure that this organization runs like a family, and our vision, our goals, everything should be different. It's my responsibility to make sure that every member in our family, whether it's the staff, direct staff of the organization, or their family members, who are all connected, because their parents, their children, they are all actually connected with the organization. So it's my responsibility to make sure that they are on the right path. They are also growing in their path along with the company's growth. These days, we have clearly mentioned that our ultimate aim is that how to create the happiness in our group. So that's why we started the happiness department also. Every effort what we put to the organization, the final goal should be to end up in happiness. Happiness means happiness for the management, happiness for the employees, their family, everything. So there are so many factors affecting or parameters that will take you to that happiness level. So as you know, we are also following the FSM, so many parameters, 200 parameters are there. But if you ask me, as a creator, I will say that we haven't even achieved 10% of what the real goal is. That means these 200 parameters, the achievement, if you accumulate together, it is not even the 10%. That means we have a possibility to grow further 10 times. But with this 10% itself, we have already achieved the place of the top one place in the world in 5 fields, using the Indian human resource, especially. Okay, the majority is from Kerala also. That's a fact. And we haven't taken, because in India, you know, the most intellectual persons, they are all coming from IIT or IIM. We never tried to take people. We never insisted to take people from IIM or IIT like other MNCs do. We have gone and we have taken normal people from very average families, very average organizations, but we know how to, whoever it is, when they step into Aries, they come, we know that their technical knowledge, everything is not even 10% of what is our requirement, but we know how to mold them. We are trying to mold them in a better way, but to achieve the ultimate goal, we need your support, your commitment, your dedication. Everything should be there then because we are there to guide you, but ultimately you should feel that you are not just working like a staff in any other organization. And there is an organization which is going to guide you to take you to the best height where you can achieve. So as I said, it is our goal is not only to mold the employees. To mold the employees, okay, we can give you the skill development. There are so many skill development programs we are planning. Now our next venture, right now I am working on a project called the iUniversity. That is an industry-based internet university. It's a metaverse university, first metaverse university in the world. We are designing. December is the launch. Metaverse is a different world. It's a immersed 3D world. Right now you are experiencing 3D on a screen wearing a glass, but metaverse is a totally different world, where virtually you can even maybe many people, okay, I know that many people you are not understanding about what is metaverse. Today, if you want to, okay, most of you are religious. Some people they want to go to Sabrimala, some people want to go to Vatican, some people want to go to Mecca. But believe me, in next few years, not far away, maximum 5 years, you don't need to go there. Virtually, if you want to visit Mecca today, you are in Mecca. The technology is already developed, testing is over, it is already in practice in the labs. It is a matter of time to reach you. Everything is set ready, and the universities are going to be like that, training centers are like that. There won't be, even the schools, colleges, in another 5-10 years, there won't be any teachers. We don't need schools and colleges. We can have virtual universities, virtual classrooms everywhere. So, as an organization, we need, okay, we have no replacement for the technical skill development, the technical education. So, all this education will be done through this virtual mode, this metaverse mode. That's why we have started creating the contents. The content will be the king, and the content will rule the entire industry. The training, everything will be done like that. So, our first goal is to train the employees. But the next level is, we need to train your families. If the male is working with the company, the females, we need to take care of the female. Then the next generation, the children, because they are all a part of this family. So this year we already started getting into the career design of the children. That's why we have adopted a school in one of the tribal areas, that is in Attapadi. We have taken a school with 2,400 students. We have set up the first high-tech classroom also, which is much better than the best classroom in any school in India. We already set up. We have set up a team. They are introducing this career design program. So the same method we will be using. This year our goal is to make sure that every Aries family members, every next generation, the students, career design we should start here. They should not, so their destiny should not decide their future career. Believe me, I am a naval architect. I am not supposed to be a naval architect. Destiny took me to that field, and I became a naval architect. Because my brother was a naval architect, so I followed his footsteps. I was good in maths, so my family thought, my parents were teachers. So they thought I should be an engineer, just because of I am good in maths. But no one told me. At the age of 10, when I was in the 5th standard, I directed a drama in my school, and 6th standard I got the first prize in the school for the drama. But no one told me I have this passion, I have the talent to become a director. No one told me, no teachers told me. So I missed my route. But by the time I realized myself and to change my profession, I was too old. I finished my engineering by that time. I tried for around 6 months, but it was too late. So I changed my field. But after some time I came back, and right now I am okay. I am happy that I can do something what my profession, my passion and my talent is placed. But it is not possible for everyone. But it should not happen, because it's past is past. We cannot change the past, but we can change the future. That's why we cannot change the entire world. But I believe that I can change my surroundings, my close vicinity. I can change. I can change myself. I can change my family. I can change my organization. That's why I believe that Aries family I should change. If you ask me what is my dream, my dream because you believe me, my classmates, my schoolmates, college mates, they have started retiring from their professional field one by one. But I don't want to retire. I have a vision. I want to make sure that the next generation in the Aries family, they are on the right track. When we set up a goal of $1 skill, 1 rupee, everyone said, how is it possible? But today, believe me, even without achieving the entire 100% targets, even by achieving maybe 20%, 30% of the vision of $1, 1 rupee, even you are not aware about what you are doing, but indirectly you are taking part in that drive. We already achieved the final goal. We are no more a drain hole for Indian economy. We are not draining Indian economy. We already placed ourselves on top of our God. If every organization is doing that $1, 1 rupee is absolutely possible. Every 90% of our revenue, more than 90% of our revenue is coming from abroad. We are bringing the foreign money to India. We are not wasting the entire money. Whatever money you are saving in India is the foreign money you are providing. That's the way you are contributing to the Indian economy. So this way, a lot of things every Aries member can do. So this year we are focusing on another thing other than the career design about the spouses, basically, especially in Qatar. The problem, because in UAE, wherever possible, we are placing the spouses in our company itself. But in Qatar, there are certain limitations to place the spouses in our organization. So what we have decided is, we will, because these days we are promoting the startups. Whoever in the company, they want to start something, we should support. So you people, the spouses, if you have some ideas, you should meet together. You make a plan. Okay, 3 or 4 people come together with a project report. We will finance. You go ahead. It can be, you can start a restaurant. You can start something like that. Okay, 3 4 people together. You can be entrepreneurs. Otherwise, you want to work in some other organization. You inform the happiness department. They will make a plan. How to place yourself. Maybe you need some kind of skill development. Our university will make sure that you are trained for that particular thing, and in another 6 months you are placed with some organization. In future, in a family, both the people should work, because don't think that spouses are meant to be the housewives or taking, because if the wife is working, husband take care of the children. Not like that. You look into any European or any Western country, because we are all driving towards the Western culture. There, everyone, both the responsibility is shared. The kitchen is not run by a single person. In the kitchen also, everyone is working together. So a lot of things we need to change. We need to change our culture slowly. We need to think about the future. So company is our responsibility to make sure that you are all independent. You are all getting the self-confidence that you are not depending on your partner. You are all self-sufficient. You have the potential for that one. Your education, so you are also educated for 10-15 years. The spouses. It is to take care of your children. You don't need to waste 12 years or 15 years. If you have spent that much time for your career, it is your responsibility to become a professional. So if you miss something, it is our responsibility to make it happen, and we will surely make it happen also. And one more thing, who are working in the organization, see, you should also understand certain things. Because today we were discussing about an incident in our organization. Recently, one of the incidents, one of the managers terminated a person. I got involved, because I always say that if there is a conflict or some issues between 2 persons in the organization, I will, as a CEO, I will stand with the weaker side. I am the advocate for the weaker side. If there is 1% chance to save that person, I will save him. Okay. But if he is 100% a criminal or something, I will make sure that he is exited also. Though this case, I did a thorough study, and end of the day, what happens is, the person who terminated the other person got a suspension. The root cause is, when we analyze the emotional quotient, the importance what we are giving for the emotional quotient, the personal wanting, or what do you call, every person got a personal value, certain personal values. That the emotional elements is missing from certain manager level, because it's basically a character deficiency. That should not happen, because you are all going to be the future managers. You should keep it in mind that we are not perfect. We are all born with certain kind of personal deficiencies. But it is not the point. When we have a proper guideline through FISM, it is your responsibility to mold yourself to fill this gap. Your personal deficiencies may not be revealed to yourself. Your friends or your close associates can surely, if you ask, if my deficiencies, if I want to find out, I need to ask someone else very close to me, what are my deficiencies, I need to correct it. So please make sure that your personal deficiency should not end up in it should not end up in spoiling the future of another person. Because every person in our organization is coming here for their survival. No one is just coming here for charity or something. Everyone is coming here for their survival. There is no other purpose. There is a family behind every individual. The ignorance is not a mistake. It is a management problem. If you are ignorant, we will correct it. But negligence is your mistake. But just because of you making a negligence, that is not the sudden break for your career. It is the management will make sure that you are giving we will give you a chance. But still, if you are not improving, then you need to exit. But in certain cases, due to these character deficiencies, managers take it on a personal level. They screw the future of these other employees. Stop it. That should not happen. Everyone got a future. We should, if they have something, discuss and solve it. But don't think that you can, if you just finish as a manager, you can finish the career of another person. I am there. If something goes wrong, I'll make sure that I'll be with the weaker side, as I said before, and I'll be the advocate. If you are not following the procedure, we have procedure for everything. For every exit, there is a procedure. If someone is to be exited, it is a capital punishment. Termination is a capital punishment. Before giving the capital punishment, there is a procedure. Giving a warning, first of all observation, then NCR, then 1 day suspension, maybe a week suspension. Still the person is not improving, then finally he should be put in the danger zone, then he should be exited. But normally it takes 6 months for this exit process. But if you make some kind of criminal activity, just like recently I sent a circular to all the employees about one of the recent incidents, we need only 24 hours. We know which is absolute criminal attitude. If we find out that it is a criminal attitude, criminal attempt, there is no mercy. I don't care, because I am the best family man, but same time I am the worst person if someone is doing something against the organization. Because it is my responsibility to defend the organization in all possible ways. It is just like someone is attacking your country. If someone is attacking the company, it is as the head of the organization, it is my responsibility to protect the company, its growth, its employees, everyone's future, our business is my responsibility. And I will make sure that, and we have an open budget for that one. I will chase with that person wherever he goes. See, the professional world is not a bigger one. It's a very, very small field where we are working. If you try to screw me, I will make sure that if you make some problem with Aries purpose, you can exit. If there is no problem, you have signed say you have all the right to exit Aries and do some other job. But you have no right to take anything from Aries and leave. Anything means any property. Our clients are our property. We spent years and years to build this organization, years and years to get a client. You have no bloody right to take a client and leave the organization. If you leave, for me it's take only 24 hours. I will make sure that I will change the person. I will go to the next wherever you are joining. There is a head of the organization. To get an appointment with the person, I need only 24 hours. I will discuss, and any entrepreneur will understand the pain of another entrepreneur when someone is cheating. So I will make sure that his professional life is finished, because we should do it. Because this person is with a criminal mindset. He should not spoil another organization. It is our corporate responsibility to make sure that this kind of people are eliminated from the professional organizations. So I will do it. This is what right now happening. We did only, we could take only maximum 7 days to finish the entire case. We have succeeded. So it's my humble request. Anyone wants to leave, no problem. We have a golden shake hand system. You just follow the legal contract, whatever you have agreed while joining. You just follow it. Come and say that okay, I want to leave for many reasons. You have personal reasons. You have better career options. You just leave, no problem at all. With your technical knowledge, you can go and work. We are happy, more and more happy, more than happy for you to get a better opportunity. But it should not be at the cost of your previous employer, or that means Aries or Aries clients or Aries business, whatever it is. This is the message. So this is the important thing I want to convey, because recently certain things happened. It should not happen in Qatar, because Qatar got such a beautiful office, beautiful client base. Even in the COVID period, you performed so well. You should keep it up. Because your future is very, very bright. I can see that Qatar will be because as you know, Qatar is the capital income basis. Qatar is number 1 in the world. So you have all the right to become the number 1 in Aries group also. In the earning perspective, you have the potential. Keep it up. But same time today our event started with the football team. We saw so many countries representatives passing through, but we missed one thing, our country. India was not there in that list of teams who are going to play in Qatar. But we believe that if FSM is followed in the entire nation, India will also be there. We have the potential, but unfortunately it is not there. But we are today world number 1 in 5 fields. Hope by showing the world, by showing other Indians how we can become world number 1. Let it be an eye opener for others also. Let Qatar take the lead. Be an eye opener. We can see that our Indian team will also play in the next World Cup. If they, our next generation, if they work hard on an efficient platform, they can also perform in the next World Cup. Maybe in the coming, if they set a plan, like we always set a target to be world number 1 with a vision of 20 years. If India set a target to become world number 1 in football, in another football, we can be the world champions also. But for that, we need to guide them how to make it happen. And you are here, Qatar, the World Cup is coming. Show the world how efficient can transform you. Thank you very much for inviting me here, and thanks for sharing this good evening with all you, and wish you all the best. Thank you very much.